Warning: the content in this video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor, and nothing shared here should be considered financial advice. Trading futures, stocks, or any financial instrument involves significant risk and may not be suitable for all investors. I highly recommend consulting a financial advisor and starting with paper trading, simulation, and doing your own research before risking real money. All right, greetings everybody. This is A-Team Trading Strategies with you again for the Monday overnight session. We're currently in the Asian session, starting off a little early today. So, yeah, as I thought, we didn't gap up like I predicted, but we did get a good pump up over the day. So, that's awesome. Everything's playing out according to plan so far. But you never know what's going to happen. So yesterday we were able to save our account here. we did wind up positive, but man, that first trade was a doozy, or that second trade rather. So let's see here. Oh boy, that was kind of rough. It was the first, right? Man, we made a lot of trades. I always make way more trades than I think I do. But anyway, first trade was a winner. Second trade was a big loser. Well, let's see here. Oh, see? That's what I thought. I don't know. Thought I was seeing something different yesterday. So we did wind up negative on the day, unfortunately. Oh, okay. Yeah. But we made it back with some good trades later. And wound up just like about 150 down. So, whatever. It's all good in the neighborhood. Let's mark off some levels before we get started. And we'll take a look at what the RSI is telling us right now. On the 5-minute, let's look at oversold. But yeah, we could go down plenty. We still got room to go down. And it looks like that's what it wants to do. Move this out of the way. Previous high of day is going to be on up here now. I think we busted on through that high 5955.50. All right, well, let's just continue marking off some levels. So these lines pretty much held up good. This one needs probably just a little bit of adjustment here. Yeah, right there. Okay, I think we're good with that for what we're going to be doing tonight. So let's just go ahead and take a look at our daily. We're probably kind of overbought. Not extremely overbought. So, yeah, I think in all-time highs this week still. Either this week or next week. But then we're going to have a little dumperooski once we get up there. We get up into here. Let's see. On up into here and then kaplowy. And it's going to be kind of severe. It's going to be quick. It's going to be scary. People are going to freak out like they always do. That's okay. The market needs that. So we'll pull back. I don't think if we could pull back earlier. I don't know. We may not make it to all-time highs. But if that's the case, that's showing a little bit of weakness into the summertime, which may cause me to rethink my thesis here. So, the day, we're overbought. All right? And then we'll see it on the 4-hour towards the overbought. 1 hour, way overbought. So, let's see 30-minute. Yep, still in the overbought. So 5-minute. Okay, we may have a little bounce, which means we may have to wait a little bit. Oh yeah, let me mark off the plod real fast. Applaud has moved on up. All right, so we are at 5867.5 for the Applaud, previous low of day. And I think we're good right there, right on the dot. I'm getting good at moving these lines. Okay. So 10-minute in the middle. 5-minute in the shorter range, shorter term. We probably could use a little bounce. A little bounce before we go ahead and go short. I could just, whoa, there we go. Okay, there it is. Extremely oversold now. Wow, look at that. That was a fast mover too. A lot of people got stopped out, huh? Whoa, there we go. Dang, I missed it. I missed it. That's all right. Okay, so what we'll do is we will just wait for a little bounce, and we'll look for a place to go short. Because, yeah, on the higher time frames, overbought. So 30 minutes on up, overbought. I'm not going to be looking for a long tonight. And yeah, a lot of buyers came in though. So there you go. Still in a bull market. We mustn't forget that. And you know what? I'm going to take the line out. Nah, we're going to leave him. Because, I mean, short term, for what we're trading right now, you just never know. Look at that. Came down and it came right back up, didn't it? Lots of volume there. Lots of buyers just came right in. So, I don't know. Is that the bounce we're looking for? I don't think so. We'll wait for another green candle. If there is one. I just need one green candle or so to show up. And then we'll go short. Nah, you know what? Hey, well, whatever. For the boys, man. We will go ahead and DCA into this upper level here. Alright. So, there we are. We're in our first trade. Hopefully, we can keep this momentum going. And make our first 10K on this stupid paper trading account. We're still really just, I mean, we're up 250, but man, what a wild ride it's been. That's okay. We're still learning, right? Still learning. Still getting good. We're going to get good. We are going to get there eventually. There we go. There's our green candle. Okay, there we are. Seeing some relief. I'm going to go ahead and go in for 2 more right here. There we are. Average it out. And you know what? Just a little higher and we'll go ahead and add another 3 to max this out. But we'll see if this holds up. That's a huge candle up and down. Boy, oh boy. Crazy. And we're going to find out if we were just totally wrong. Our break even is right at the VWAP. There we go. Okay, it's going on up. Going on up. Boy, these buyers, right? They're going crazy here. Alright, they're going to set a stop loss now. I'm willing to lose 1150 on it. See what happens. That's a rocket ship. That is a rocket right there. I do expect it to come down just as fast. See if I'm wrong. Unless we're just going to be pumping overnight. But yeah, some big money Asian player just came in. They're like, hey, this deal with China is about to get locked in and it's going to send this stock market soaring. So we'll see what happens. See what happens here. Almost break even again. So that's great. That's like a New York session open candle, man. That's what's the volume of? Four. Okay, well not quite, but man, that's crazy. That's a lot of movement there. That's a lot of movement. We're gonna go ahead and buy up three, reduce our position. All right, and we're gonna move our stop down for profit right here, and we'll see if these three just run. All right, gonna go ahead and move this stop on down just a bit, right above the POC. It's a $212 gain no matter what, but I'm thinking this has to drop a little bit further. I mean, 30 minutes, we're still overbought. So 10 minutes, we had a little bump up, but I think that's only to go back down. So we'll see what happens. All right, we're gonna go ahead and move this stop down. Yen, just locking in some profit for 475. I really do want to see how far this can go. Dropping pretty good right now at this second. In fact, I want to move it down just a little further. Lock in a $700. Okay, folks, so I see a bounce coming, so I'm just going to go ahead and take the 1,000. And yeah, we'll see. I expect another bounce here pretty soon, and then we'll get back in short. 30-minute, we're still up here, so we'll see. All right, we're going to go ahead and sell one right here. And we'll be ready to DCA in. So we'll see what happens here. Still got a little bit of room to go up on the 5-minute. 10-minute. Yeah, we still got plenty of room. But on the higher time frames, still very overbought. So I'm just gonna leave it as it is. I'm thinking the bearish short-term bearish momentum is there. So we're gonna keep it as it is. Same strategy. Same strategy still. And we'll be ready to DCA in. You know what? We're not going to go too crazy. Just going to go one. Up here at the VWAP, we'll add another one. If this range is too long, I will just go ahead and exit and cut my losses. Ah, shoot, I was muted. As I was saying, I was just going to lock in $50 because we may still bounce. Lots of buyers out here. Still lots of buyers. I mean, there's no denying there's lots of buyers. We may just range for a little while. But same plan, you know. I'll sell one again here and here and here. See what happens. See this? All the volume came in here. We dropped and then boo, rocketed back up. So that's very bullish, actually. I'm not so sure we're gonna drop that far tonight. I mean, we may come down here. If we come down here, I'm going in long because it doesn't take much. I mean, we come down here, we'll probably have a lot of relief on the 45-minute and 1 hour, and we'll be ready to go ahead and spring back up. But for now, I'm just gonna see it bounce back up and see if it bounces back up to the VWAP, and we'll go in short. We'll go in short for one. All right, so just a key lesson, right? So we did something right on that trade. Um, we didn't FOMO buy because remember, we still kept in mind our higher time frames and how we are overbought. So when we started to see that rip up again, we weren't trying to go long, right? We DCA'd into a short and we caught that move down. We could have probably just kept holding because I don't know how far this is going to go down, honestly. On the 5 minute, I think we got to bounce up to here, but the Bears are in full control right now at the moment. But just something to learn, and you know what? We kept our cool, and we did well. Did well on that. So now we are back up. Whoop whoop. For realized P&L of 1,500. Still got a ways to go though. We were up 5,000 at one point, about halfway there. But that's okay. We won't let this get us down. We're still working our way back. Haven't blown the account yet, like I did expect. So we must be doing something right. But yeah, we're gonna wait. I just need to see a green candle or something. I mean, unless this just keeps going further and further into the red on the RSI, I don't expect that. But the hourly now does have a little bit of room. I mean, if you look at it right here, we had that big old pump up, pump up. So I don't know. I'm actually kind of hesitant to try to DCA into a short position now. Kind of in no man's land right now. 30-minute, really got a lot of relief on the 30-minute too. I might actually go long here. You know what? I think I am going to go long. Just for one quick scalp. We'll put in a, you know, pretty reasonable stop here. We'll see if we can't catch a quick hundo on this bounce. So, I'm still hanging out with these guys in this stream. But I'm going to be more focused on these trades here. I'm not going to call out all my trades to them because I got nothing to prove to anybody. We're just going to keep this stream going and trying to make good trades here. And you know what? Since we're going long on a bearish trend, we are going to have a target price set. And why did I go long? It's because we're super oversold on the 5 minute. I don't see more sellers coming in, to tell you the truth. I mean, look, this big movement down was on low volume. All the volume was on the upside, but that's just one big money player. They just took that opportunity. They lit this candle here, triggered the downward move. People started FOMO selling because you know what? They're all like, hey, we got to go down. And then all of a sudden, boom, boom, buy, all the way back up here. And that old market maker, whoever they are, could just be a millionaire, a billionaire for all I know. But yeah, they got into a pretty sizable position going up. And then after that, those sellers, man, you know, whoever the day traders are, they're like, nah, this is way too, just like me, same thinking, right? And they brought it back down. But now, I think we need a little bounce, at least to the VWAP. We'll move this down just a tad. Got 23 seconds left on this candle. I'm going to go ahead and lock in 1250. Let's see it go further up. There you go. Next candle. Let's go on up. Well, it's immediately red. People are still trying to short, so it's telling me there's going to be some stops right here. Just got to get past it. Let's see where the all the pressure is. Yeah, to the sell. Okay. At least we didn't lose. Man. Kind of want to go in long again. We got to get back up to that VWAP sometime. The bottom band of the VWAP is my target. I feel like I'm hesitating. I should just go right back in. Yeah, let's do it. Whatever. I can afford to lose 75 on it. Let's get to the VWAP. Let's get to the bottom band of the VWAP, people. We still got room to drop, but I think this is a good place. Good place for it to bounce. Let's see if everybody's still trying to short. I do not know. I do not know. And the reason why I'm in other streams, you know, I like talking to other traders. Just it's like a sociable thing. And I try to support other people online. Although nobody really supports me. I mean, nobody subs to me or anything. But I'm always there in their streams. And just trying to help people out, you know. Contribute a little bit. Give them ideas. Share what I've learned along the way. But yeah, let's see if this works out. We might get stopped out. But if we do, that's okay. There is a bounce coming eventually. I don't know when, don't know where. Probably right down here somewhere. If we get stopped out, I'll probably just go right back in to buy one again down here. But we'll see. Yeah, I don't think there's enough sellers to really push this thing further down. I'm going to go ahead and add one. A little higher risk, but a little bit better of a reward if we're right. I don't mind making this a losing trade. I mean, I can lose 112.50 on a trade. It's fine. As I always tell you, you know, anybody that does watch these, nobody probably, but it'll be up here on the internet for a long time. You always have to be comfortable with this number, okay, and this number. All right? If that's too much for you to handle, just don't do it. Don't get into this trade. Look for a better setup, whatever. Just Always be comfortable with this. Why am I so comfortable? Well, because we won like 1150 in like 10 minutes, so no biggie. We're playing on house money right now, you know? And it's just paper trading right now. But, boy, if this thing is like super bullish this week, which I'm afraid it is turning out to be, by the time I get to my prop firm account, the funded account, I may have a harder time. May have a more difficult time of this. Because right now, it's kind of easy to predict what's going on. Everything is working out pretty much like I thought it would. And we're seeing the stock market just rocket up right now. We're going to leave this for a second. I just want to see what gold is at, what gold is doing right now. Because there is a correlation between gold and stocks. Yeah, gold is dropping pretty good. It's at 34.08 right now. Dropping pretty good on the overnight. Anyway, back to the ES futures. We're still alive in our trade, and we're really just come to a halt right here. So that tells me we got a good bounce coming. I'm not so sure how far, but I'm ready to trail my stop up. So we'll see. We have 4 minutes left. Okay, we got stopped out. I'm just going to go ahead and buy one again. I'm going to chase this. I'm going to chase this bounce. It's coming. It's going to be a good one. Just for the next 30 minutes. If I get stopped out like 4 times in a row, then I'm just going to wait. But I think we'll get there eventually. So I'm getting confirmation there, so I'm just going to go ahead and add. Seeing a good wick form. It looks like buyers are coming in. We just need a relief bounce, a dead cat bounce, before we continue on down. And when we do continue on down, it's not a matter of if right now, it's when, I will be a buyer again, probably here or here, depending. Okay, it's looking good. I'm going to hold this for a little while. I'll bring it to break even again. Just because, you know, why lose money if you don't have to? And I'm ready to trail this stop. Okay, seeing a good formation there. Lock in 25. One tick is $25. That's what I like about 2 contracts. You know, seems like a reasonable amount. And if this candle turns red, we're going to be going back down, so we lock in 75. I'm going to keep trailing, see what the next candle does. I imagine it's going to be a green candle. We got a green hammer down here. Unless this turns into a red doge. If I get stopped out, I may just think about going back in. Need more of a bounce than that. Okay, so we get stopped out. I'm going to wait towards the end of this candle and see what happens here. Because if we do get to the bottom of this VWAP, what I'm going to do is sell short and DCA into the top, holding 6 contracts up here. Kind of risky after seeing all this, but I think that big money player is probably out of the game now. Maybe not. You can never tell. You can never tell. So let's see. Got 40 seconds left. Here's where you don't want to FOMO. Yeah, it's too big of a stop for me to be comfortable with. Even on one contract, I mean, it seems kind of ridiculous. We'd be closer to our target price than our stop, so. Okay, it's coming on back down. Looks like we're not ready for that bounce just yet. It's kind of consolidating in a range here. See, we got a new POC forming right around here. So it's kind of no man's land right now. Let's see if we get another wick down. I'm liking this. I like this. This isn't too bad. We're kind of closer to the stop than we are to the target now. Put our target right there. It's like a 1-to-1. I could live with it. Put that right there. Since the movement is so slow right now, and we have such low volume, I might just add one more. Couple more ticks down. May not get to though.
Dinner's done.
Okay, thank you, baby. All right, dinner's done. You know what? We're just gonna do this. We're gonna add one. We're gonna put our stop right down here, and we're gonna look for this. We're gonna look for this winner here. Just need to stop out some shorts. I imagine there are people still shorting. So we're gonna see if we can hit some stops up here and then close this out real quick. There we go. No? Alright. Nothing yet, huh? Okay. Close our stop. Bring it up a little bit. Maybe all the stops are right up here. These flies. Yeah, it's going to turn into a red candle, I guess. A red comet. That'd be bearish. Okay, 2.5 minutes left. We are right at the new area of interest right now. POC's still up there, but I don't know if that POC is going to be in play for a little while. So I guess I hear people saying this stuff. I guess they're talking about volume profile trading. We're at the value area low, they say. See, I'm learning the lingo as I go along. So, value area low. I was always like, what are they talking about? And then I looked at the volume profile. I was like, oh, that's probably what they mean. You know, value area high, value area low, and no man's land in between. I guess. I guess that's what they mean. So we're pushing up, trying to get those stops. It's a little battle between, I guess, retail day traders right now. Some want to go down, some think we need to bounce up. I'm not moving my stop right now. Not until this candle closes. We'll give it one more minute. So we've had, out of the last, since this drop, 1, 2, 3 out of 5 green candles. So that shows me we're ready for a little pop. Could be wrong, but that's okay. Wouldn't be the first time. But yeah, kind of doing like micro scalping right now. $40 left. Come on, we need some relief. Go ahead. Go on up there. Lots of controversy here. Well, not controversy, but rather agreement in price. They're like, yeah, this is a good price. Buyers and sellers both. Pressure on both sides is kind of equalized out. Longer we stay here, the higher the volatility in the price action, either way. And why is that? Is because all those buyers and sellers that agree at this price are starting to get into positions, and then you're going to have low volume. Whoever remains at the end is going to push the price up really good one way or the other, stopping people out. And that's how that works. That's how the mechanics of that works. If you ever wonder, it's not just magical stuff. It's real life, you know. People buying and selling. Okay, so we got stopped out. I got to go eat dinner, and I will be back. All right. All right, folks. I think that's the. Boy, is that the bounce we want? Bears are in full control. We got another POC down here. So we did have a hard drop here. It's interesting for sure. See where we are at on the higher time frames. Okay, we got a little bit of relief now. 30 and 45 minute. And the 1 hour. So we're getting on down there. I'm still inclined to go short now. Should I be though? Yeah, you know what? Okay. It's almost there. Oh man, we don't even want to touch the bottom band of the VWAP right now. I'm just going to go ahead and sell one. And if we get up here, I'll DCA in. We'll go pretty heavy too. See where we're at. We're still doing pretty good on the day. If I was going long, I would put my short stop, put my stop probably right there. Oh! Oh. Oops. I was totally backwards here. That's where my target price should be, not my stop. Oops. No, stop that. Target price. I moved the wrong one down. I put my stop right there. So, there we are. Oh, and I'm in for two. Oh, goodness. This is not good. Ugh, oopsie. Mistake. Mistake on my part. Oh, that's so bad. That is so bad. Oh, goodness. Oh, well. Well, I'm going to get out of this trade as soon as I can. Did we at least win the other one? Yeah, for 25. Okay, that's fine. I'll take it. I didn't want to double on my position, though. Ah, such a dummy. Such a dum dum. So yeah, considering what happened over here, see, there's some big Asian player, somebody with insider info. I think they built up a big, strong position because I think they know that hey, the U.S. is going to have some trade deals in Asia pretty soon. Most likely China. I think that's probably China there. Some CCP official or somebody with insider info building up their long positions because before the start of this bull run, I remember seeing stuff like this on the Asian sessions. And you're like, what? We should be going down. But then all of a sudden, boom, 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 up, up, up. Overbought, overbought, didn't matter. Still went up. And lo and behold, here we are. China pause started it all. Alrighty. Price action has pretty much come to a halt. So every few candles or so, you'll see me go back and look at these higher time frames to see exactly where we are as far as overbought, oversold. Um, we're looking better on the 30 minute and 45 minutes. We could have a good bounce. And as I see it coming down, the longer we range, the more tempted I am just to get out of this trade. So this trade has a time factor too. Because the longer we range, the more relief we get on the 30 and 45 minute and hourly. Of course, it'll take more time for the hour, 1 hour, and 4 hour. But the 4 hour even is looking pretty relieved right now. So, just to give you my thinking, I mean, we dropped heavy, right? And then we've kind of just been consolidating. And this doesn't look, it's not even a bear flag. So, we could be seeing a reversal out of here pretty soon. I'm going to give this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more candles. Let's say it's 7:05, 7:30. If we're still in this range, we may just think about cutting out of here and then going long. But we'll see. We'll see. So we're getting a little bounce up. But as I said, I'm ready to DCA in here and here. But that's only within like the 30-minute range if we actually get a good pop like that. If we don't, then another 30 minutes goes by, I think, and we do have a significant move up, and this is a true bottom. But we will see. what happens. All right, everybody. So we're hanging out here. We're like way too long. I'm thinking we're gonna be popping up real quick here at 7:30, just about. So, tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add 5 contracts to this just to be able to get out. I'm only gonna be looking for a few ticks here. All right. I'm looking for a revisitation down here. I'm gonna go ahead and put this stop. Oh boy, I don't know. No, we're not gonna. We're not gonna use the stop just yet. I don't want to get stopped out. And I am just gonna go ahead and put the target right here. That's where my stop would be if I was going long. I don't think it's time to go long just yet. Still kind of, overbought. So we're gonna get into here. And let's just see where we're at here. Right here. So all I need is just a few ticks down, and I am ready to close this position. Because, yeah, I mean, this is just too much. We're getting a lot of relief on the hourly and 45-minute, and we're just going to reevaluate where we're at. Probably should have closed it right there. Come on. Just come on down. I just don't want to be stuck forever in this position just to have it reverse on me, and I am not ready to DCA in. Yeah, okay, whatever. 25. Okay, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait and see what happens. All right, that was a winning trade, as long as we keep them winning. And I think I'm just gonna go ahead and buy one. I'm kind of reversing my thought process now. I'm gonna buy one, and we will DCA in. All right, we'll risk 150. Actually, we'll risk 200. Actually, no, that'll be our DCA point. Yeah, we're gonna DCA into a long position because I'm feeling we're getting ready to pop here. So, because if you look at the 1 hour, right, we got relief. We're in the 60s, 45-minute in the 50s. So, short term, I'm thinking we pop. We're way down here on the 10, kind of down there on the 5, but yeah, we're gonna see. I'm thinking bottom may be in. I mean, we may be just going up now. So we'll see what happens. We shall see what happens. But yeah, just too much consolidation, and 7:30 is coming up on us real quick. This is the last candle before 7:30. And you know, some kind of weird stuff happens at 7:30 sometimes. And if it wasn't for this, if it wasn't for all this volume that pushed it back up, then I'd be like, okay, well, I'd still have a very bearish bias, but yeah, that changes everything. I mean, look at that wick. Look at that speed that it came up with. Came up. It went down fast, but then it went way up real fast. So, super bullish to me. I was thinking, you know what? Maybe that momentum will carry us down to 5926, not 75, but it found support right here and hasn't really moved since. So we're going to see what happens. I'm thinking long. Yeah, that's my thinking. And We may go up, consolidate, back up to here, consolidate, and up again and consolidate. But yeah, I don't mind holding one contract either. I mean, if it gets back up to that level, talking like a $400 trade, that's not bad. Just gotta be willing to change your mind, you know? I mean, you could just look at the trend. Yeah, we're going down, but still, how much further can we go down? Especially with that standing there and us being so low on the 5 and 10 minute, right? We may reach there eventually, but with this consolidation happening, I'd rather be on the long side than the short side myself right now. Because it really didn't go down that far. You know, with how the RSIs are on the 1 hour and 4 hour, it didn't really go down that far. We found a level here. Now, could we find another level? We sure can, but then I'll be a buyer for sure. I'm just a light buyer. That's why I'm only going in for one. Because I don't mind holding one here. This feels much safer to me than the other way. Because we've been hanging out underneath the bottom band of the VWAP for a good long while, and the VWAP has come down to us. So, and we formed another POC down here. I don't know. I just don't know how much more room we got to go down. We may have plenty of room, for all I know, but remember down here, it's where you had nothing but buyers. So, or one buyer. I think that was just one player, but they know something. They know something we don't. Oh man, I might just hold this position through the night and see what happens. Really, honestly. I mean, I know those redcoats love to short us, but they might be wising up tonight. If it pops up significantly, I might just lock in my stop somewhere and just see if it comes back down to these levels. May not. We may actually open up above the previous high of day. We might open up closer towards the 6,000 area. Let's see what gold is doing. That'll give us some kind of indication, maybe. Let's see what gold is doing. Wow. Gold really dropped. See, and that's bullish for us. Bullish. Because retail, they're coming around. See, they're getting out of gold, like I said, and they're going to be going into stocks again. Because that's how retail does it. They're flippy floppy. They don't know which way they're going here. Look at all these gaps, though. It's interesting. Let's see what the RSI is looking like on the 1 hour. Way oversold. I'd probably be going long on gold tonight if I was not doing anything. But I don't know. Gold's a little funny. It was actually going up with the S&P 500 today. All right, looks like we're channeling, and we might be channeling for a little while. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw this channel here. And I would like to add to my position down at the bottom of the channel. So we're just going to keep adding. We'll go 1, 2, 4. And after 4, we will go ahead and place a short stop. And we'll let it go at that. We're waiting for this. My theory is, I'll draw it out for you. My theory is we go whoop, boop, boop, boom. And yeah, that's it. Well, that's my theory. So we'll see if it plays out. All right, we'll go ahead and add right here. There we go. Bring our break even down towards the bottom of the channel. We're in the upper half of the bottom of the channel, but that's okay. Our next one. You know what? We're just going to go 4. 1, 2, 6. But that's only if it comes back down a second time. So we'll go up, down. I'll go in for another 4. But if it comes down here, I'll definitely go in for another 4 and set my stop. But we'll see what happens. See if it breaks this channel. I don't think it will, but we'll see. All right, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and do this. YOLO. And we're going to be looking for the VWAP or the top of this channel again. See what happens. Since we're in for so much, we're going to go ahead and put a stop here. Tight stop at 500. 5931. See if this keeps channeling. This actually may break now. Now that I'm in for 6 big ones. What's wrong with me? I don't know. See what the Dom is looking like. Come on down. Alright, that's good. That's good. We're breaking this down. Breaking it down. Oh, jeez. Come on. There we go. There we go. So whereas before we were looking up here for like a $400 trade on one, now we're just looking down towards here somewhere. Yeah, we can make a good amount on this if we're right. Oh, but I don't like seeing that. Oh, we might get stopped out. Dang it. But hey, that's what happens. I'm going to go back in. I do not like that. I'm revenge trading. But at least we're at the bottom of the channel now. So we're going to leave our stop right there at 225. And we're going to make this a winner. Hopefully. Not looking that good. Still doing okay on the night though. And we're still positive on the night. Didn't want to give all that back, but I should have probably been more patient. But man, this is taking forever. Ugh. Let's see what we're looking like on the 1 hour. Yeah, we got a lot of relief on the 1 hour now. So this could be going boom any second. I'll just keep doubling down. I don't care. I'm waiting on this move. Actually, we'll bring it down here. Just below. Let's see if it actually ticks down below that. This may be just a quick liquidity sweep to go on up. We'll see. Oh, all right. We got stopped out again. Dang, this is going down, down, down. Hmm. You know what? Doing it. I'm doing it again. We could just be losing it all tonight. Boy, just give it all back. Oh, this really sucks. Alright, let's delete this. This don't matter anymore. This don't matter anymore. All I know is we're oversold on 5 minute and the 10 minute. So, with my time frame, let's see. We're gonna be targeting here. But we're gonna wait. We are going to wait. They're not gonna shake me off of this. Well, that's a fast drop too. Look at that. I should have waited. Oh, I should have waited. Nah, it's alright. We'll let it go. Okay, we're really hurting on this trade right now. Yeah, we really should have waited for this level. Dumb me. See, I gotta stick to my original plans. Like I was saying, it'll probably be going down here, and then we'll be going up. Let's see where we are on the 1 hour. Yeah, still could use a lot of relief on the 1 hour. 30 minutes looking a lot better. But man, dang it. I'd much rather be getting in here than up here. But that's alright. Hey, just as fast as we drop down, we could go back up just as fast. But the only thing I don't like is we're building up volume as we're coming down. So we may have further to drop. Maybe 2 more levels? I don't know. Could be a big loser here. And yeah, we're negative on the night for sure, I think. Nah, well, unrealized we're negative on the night. Realized we're still positive. Yeah, goodness. Not by much though. Not by much. Okay, so we got stopped out again. Man. I'm gonna wait for the end of this candle here. 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Ugh, now we're negative. We're down almost a grand. We're going to be looking for a big one. I'm looking for a big one. You know what? Let's do it. Looking for the big one. I'm not going to put any stops here. We're just going to YOLO this. Either we do it or we don't. I mean, look. We're down here. 5 minute. Down here on the 10 minute. You know? Same for the faint of heart. 1 hour. Yeah, we're down in the 50s now. So we got plenty of room. Let's see what she does. I do not care. Now, I definitely can't be doing this on the funded account. I've already blown it. But we're playing this like it's a $10,000 account, right? And we still have room. So we'll see. I don't know. We may be already at a margin on a $10,000 account. I'm not sure. Not really sure how to calculate that. But I see a significant drop off in volume here. So let's see. Let's see what it does. All right, so here's my mistake. Should have just stuck with the short and held it. Same plan. DCA into the VWAP, and here I'd be golden right now. But I changed my mind because we were consolidating a whole long time, and I was thinking, oh, we got relief on the 4 hour. What a minute. You know what? I gotta trust these indicators more. Because even on the 1 hour, I mean, come on, we're still overbought. 4 hour. After that move today, shoot. But it was just this thing. Convincing me otherwise, but should have known better. Should have known better. Because once that person got in, whoever they are, they're just holding. They don't have any stops down here. Man, oh man. Now we're in pain again. Been here before, trying to go against the trend. I need to stop doing that. So hopefully I learned my lesson. Do not do this again. But look at us. We're like way oversold on 5 and 10. But what does that mean? Nothing. Because this could turn red and keep going down into the 10s. Mm. Mm. Rough. But I do think within the next 30 minutes we'll be positive again. I hope so. Because, I mean, I don't see this going down all the way down to the low of day. I see this kind of, hanging out in a channel up here. But man, what a big channel, right? It's dumb. Still got more levels. Like, made new levels here. Yeah, this was the channel I was in before. And back here somewhere, let's look at the executions. See, I was short. And then I reversed my position. I was like, no, too long. We're going to go up. No, it did the exact opposite. And I just kept losing. And here I am. Negative on the night. Big time. But I should have just held. Should have just stuck with it. Gotta trust my indicators. Now look, we're super red. But here I am, neg 750 in this trade. Don't really matter how oversold we are. If we need to get somewhere, we're gonna get there. Man, this is rough. Oh well, we're just hoping now. All right, so we turned green, but I'm holding on to this because of this big old wick down here. I'm thinking we're going up. We still got a lot of room on the 5 minute. So I'm thinking this could be the reversal right here. Just dip and rip. I will still be watching the 1 hour though. Yeah, we got plenty of room on the 1 hour, so I'm okay with it. I'm alright with it. Ugh, man. It's probably just profit taking. But maybe they'll reverse, go back up to the POC, and that's where I'll be thinking about getting out. And hopefully we can end up positive again. Woo. Oh. Let's get rid of these executions on the chart. So I don't have to stare at my shame. Man, it's such a big win at the beginning. You know, if I was just trading like a prop firm, once we got down here, I'd have been like, you know what? Quitting. I'm quitting. But, you know, I make these trades for the boys, for the content. It's fun. We're just having fun. Practicing, learning things, seeing how the market moves and behaves, especially on the Asian session. Because this is where I'll be looking to make the real money, you know, when the time comes next Sunday. So I have to learn to just trust my indicators more. This is what I did up here. I trusted my indicators. Like, we're going down for the night, at least for the first part of the night. And that was a good trade. And then caught some scalps over here, winners. And then all down here, I kept losing. I should have just stopped, waited, maybe just even reversed my position on one of these wicks, and gotten out over here somewhere, and then we could go long now. It's so dumb, so dumb. But hey, that's why I'm gonna not be watching streams either while I'm doing all this, because I think I let other people influence me too much, and I'm just gonna be. It's just gonna be me in the chart, and that's it. And you guys, whoever's watching this stuff after it's recorded. I think even on the lives, right? I mean, I do want to encourage people to vote and trade as a team, and we'll do that on paper. But with the actual funded account where I could make money, I think I'm just going to do that on my own for now until, you know, because I don't want to do it like team trading on real stuff until I know on paper, like, hey, we do good together. So, man, so rough. I probably should have just gotten out for a profit there. But we're still at the bottom of this RSI. I can still see us going up a little bit. Got to get back up to the POC up here at least. Right back up to the consolidation zone. This is the key level right here. It's like we did a quick dip, And I think we're going to do a quick rip back up here. Hopefully it doesn't take too much longer than how it came down. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll wait a little while. Night is still young. Well, all right, folks. So I went ahead and put my stop in. If we get stopped out there, that's it. This account is blown. We're gonna reset. All right, and I'm gonna hang out for 30 more minutes, see what happens. Maybe hopefully we hit the top of this VWAP sooner than later, or this just keeps going down. I have no idea, but I gotta be going to sleep here. So I will hang out for another 6 candles and we'll see what happens. And if nothing happens by then, I'm just going to let it sit overnight. And come what may, we'll just, accept the consequences. Take our loss like a man. But who knows? It could probably just, I don't know, maybe drop 1 or 2 levels more, come back up, range, and maybe we'll be flat out even again. I don't know. There's no telling right now. Who knows? But I do believe some real bullish catalysts are coming this week. Keep an eye out. Somebody in Asia knows something. It's going to happen. And it's going to be crazy. Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to let this sit. Yeah. Hopefully we can make all this back. Let's see. Where are we at on the 4 hour? Well, we got room to go up. 1 hour. Okay. So we may get stopped out. I don't know. But we're going to have to take our chances and just hold this overnight. We could just cut our losses here and reset. But you know what? I don't want to do that. Yeah, I don't want to do that. We're neg 18, 812. So we're going to be looking for a big one on this. Yeah. And it's entirely possible. Hopefully in the morning, I find this green, and then we can move our stop up, and then we'll be good to go. Anyway, this is A-Team Trading Strategies, signing off.